Let's talk about the Dark Zone. First of all, the AI do insane amounts of damage. And I get it. I understand. It's the Dark Zone. You want them to be hard. They're all elites. They're all yellow or purple. And they have a lot of them have names on them and stuff. So I understand. They're supposed to do more damage. But I mean, if you can die in a couple of shots from a pistol, I mean, oh my lord. Even more so. This is a bigger sin. You know, the AI doing the same amount of damage, whatever, I can get past that, but this is a sin. The AI in the Dark Zone acts no different at all. The same exact patterns. The same exact patterns. Same shit over and over and over again. They do this weird ass, like, fucking, you know, they do the kill shot where they turn the gun to the side because that's more effective, obviously. And they limp. I mean, it's the same thing, man. It's the same thing, and I don't like that. It's the Dark Zone. I mean, this should be different. They should have they should have more amount of gang people, rioters, which they do, but they should just act different, employ new tactics, so that way it's not, you don't feel like you're fighting just a bullet sponge that does more damage. You know, I hate that shit. I mean, they need to be more skilled, they need to be more unique, besides having them with more armor and do more damage. It makes them annoying, not unique. Visually, the Dark Zone is different from the PvE world, but it feels dead. And what I mean by dead is not because of all the damn bodies laying everywhere, but there's no reason to explore. Like, that's what I feel like. You know, the subway stations were empty, and I was like, oh man, you know, I was walking through there, and I was like, this is a perfect place for an AI ambush or something, you know, but nothing. I've only found one Dark Zone chest that I needed a key to open. One! That was it. Maybe I haven't been exploring enough, because because of the way I play. Which is surprising, because I explore all the time. But I just wish that there was more of an incentive to walk around and actually look for stuff, because you find these little like chests on the ground and they give you like a consumable or something like that. But you know, fuck the chest with the keys. Like, give us more shit to look out for or something. You know, I'm pretty sure it'll get spiced up in the final version, but it just feels like there's no reason to explore too much except for just going to find the nearest extraction and see what's gonna go down there. This is a general thing. I should have mentioned this earlier. Some of the buildings and structures and pieces, they just don't allow you to move constantly. So like, you have to get on them. You cannot move left or right. You have to get off of them, then get back on them, exposing yourself in that brief second, and then continue to move. That's just stupid. Like, another thing is, all these cars that are kind of like, basically like, giving each other fender benders and stuff, you cannot actually climb up on those. Some of them, like when you're walking horizontally across, which that's fucking stupid to me. Anyways, here's another thing, going back to the AI. Why, and this kind of applies to the PvE world as well, why are there no AI fights happening? Why are there no AI scuffles between the rioters and the cleaners? Like, there's no reason why these guys would want to work together. So why not just throw them in as a random encounter, like I mentioned before, the gang firefights, and just watch them kill each other, and then you can go in and clean up the mess or something like that. Like, that would be cool, especially in the Dark Zone. They say specifically when you get to the Dark Zone entrance, this place has no law. This place has no good guys in it except the Division agents. That's it. There's no presence of any good guys at all aside from the players. So wouldn't hostile enemy factions be fighting for dominance when they don't have to worry about the JTF? Like, doesn't that just make sense? Like, that would be badass to see just elites from the cleaners and the rioters just going at it in the middle of the street, like 12 of them. Either, 12 on each side or just 6 and 6, man. That would be badass to me. I would love to see that. Let's see. What else I got before I get to that point. Here's something that really, really pissed me off. There's an issue, that's a big issue that I have with rogue agents / enemy players in the Dark Zone. And here's how it works. So to become a rogue player, if you start shooting a non-hostile agent, you turn rogue, obviously. You become hostile to everyone. They know you're an enemy player, and they'll proceed. Everyone will try to kill you, right? Just to keep you, just to remove you from society at that point. Simple. However, there's multiple occasions where a player who has killed me is no longer a rogue agent. They're no longer a rogue agent. But whenever I do my recon pulse, or whenever I see them, they're still an enemy. Like, they're still red. And when I do my recon pulse, they come out as a threat. So I know that guy's going to shoot me as soon as he sees me. But if I shoot him, if either one of us shoots us, we automatically become rogue. It makes no sense, because it's happened too many damn times. The other night, a guy had killed me. We ran into each other when there was like 5 people around us. We were both showing up the same, that red health bar. And I was thinking, dude, this guy's going to shoot me, man. He's going to try to kill me and take all my shit again. So we actually start running away from each other. And if I shoot him, I turn rogue to everybody. That doesn't make any sense. It should be a one-on-one thing. If somebody kills you and they still show up as an enemy, as a threat when you do your recon pulse or anything, it should be a one-on-one fight, man. Because if I shoot him, because I know he's going to shoot me if I turn my back, then I turn hostile to everyone else, and then everyone else kills me. It doesn't make any sense. Do you kind of understand what I'm saying? You might not understand if it doesn't happen to you, but it's really fucking annoying. It's really damn annoying, because I can't do anything. Do I just wait for him to shoot me and kill me, and then wait for everyone else to kill him? I'm already dead. People that are not involved with him and I pick up all the shit that I just dropped, and I lose out. I don't fucking win. It's dumb. It's dumb. That needs to be fine-tweaked, because that's a critical part of the Dark Zone, of how the Dark Zone works. Let me see. What else? Oh, this goes back to a general thing. When you use your filters, your little gas masks or whatever, I wish they would deplete slowly instead of just being 100% all the damn time. It puts an emphasis of having to have a stock on you, because that way it actually kind of makes you feel like you're surviving instead of something like that. I thought maybe, okay, I'm gonna have these on, and once I take damage, once I get shot, they're gonna deplete. It's like, no, they never depleted for me, and I just don't like that. I wish they would deplete, so that way it could feel like it's actually, I actually need more than one, aside from like entering an area that requires like a certain level of a certain rating of a fucking mask. But in general, the Dark Zone is more fun than I thought. It's genuinely a different experience every single time. You go in, especially during extraction. It's a different experience every time you go in, and especially during extraction. The Dark Zone keeps you on edge, because you just don't know which motherfucker is gonna go ape shit. You never know. You never know. The atmosphere gets tight. It gets really tight, and I get super apprehensive during each evacuation, because you never know who's going to go ahead and turn on who. You know what I'm saying? Like, when the rope actually comes down and no one started shooting at anyone yet, you're thinking, man, all right, who's going to go first to the rope? All right, who's going to go first to the rope? You just never know. You just never know. But I will say one thing. Most of the loot that I did get from just killing AI and just shit in the PvE world was really mostly the same, minus purchasing and stuff. I didn't feel like much of the Dark Zone items were, of higher quality until I actually had enough credits to buy one. So I hope that during the final game, or maybe I need to explore some more, that, we find some really exotic shit in there. But other than that, you guys, that pretty much does it for me. It was a really long video. I really do appreciate it if you, stayed with me throughout the whole thing. Like I said, if there's any suggestions of what you would like to see, then definitely let me know. But other than that, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. My name is Shemaine, and I'm out. Peace. Have a good day.